shouldn't have even been out of bed this morning, you. Well, like something out of Night of the Living Dead.
Thanks. Just what every girl wants to hear. Ow, my back!
Right, that's it. Come on, you're having the day off.
No, I'll be fine. Just give me a few hours. It'll loosen off.
Early calls. Have you seen time? It's like queue for flaming Noah's Ark in there.
Took some sense into her. She should be in bed.
Sorry. Traffic was insane.
I was beginning to think you were avoiding me. Early night, out at Cracker Sparrows.
Cup of coffee and I'll be fine. Just trying to do my job, you know?
After what I saw last night, I'm not sure you're in any fit state, mentally or physically.
Well, I am. So, carry my bag for me, will you?
Amelia's gonna have to get in with us. Samson's gonna have to get on set. It's the only way I can think to do it.
Hey? He's only little, he can't sleep downstairs.
He'll be comfier than the rest of us. Sean needs his own room.
He has just got out of hospital.
And he's only 7. What if someone got in at night?
As if.
Can't leave him down here. Can't even tie his own shoelaces. Shut up.
Oh, you can't talk to Amelia like that.
I mean, all of you. Why are you always shouting?
Sorry, son. We're just trying to work something out.
We just want Sean to get better, that's all.
He's not the only one living here.
I know it's cramped, love, but it's not forever. And there'll be no more shouting, promise. Don't we? I'm gonna have a word with the brewery. Tell them to stop delivering first thing. I'm not having strangers seeing pillar marks on my face.
Yeah, be getting ideas. That's what it does for me anyway.
Phil.
Only human, I can't help it if you bring the beast out in me.
Well, let's hope Declan gets that site up and running quick. You need that job to take your mind out your trousers.
I've got plenty to keep me occupied with the fundraiser. There's no hurry.
No, I mean a real job, not one that you're palming off on Marla.
Oh, right, so I'm palming it off now, am I? Sorry, I thought I was helping a sick lady.
Hey, you take it the wrong way. I was only saying.
Yeah, well, so was I.
So have we got a job, yes or no? Because I'll have to send the lads home, but they'll still want paying.
Is this how you talk to all your customers?
This is exactly why I told you that I would handle it.
But until you get planning permission, you're wasting our time and your money.
We know. Look, I will deal with the lads. You are talking yourself out of work here. Come on.
Still no word, then? Must be annoying, all that waiting by the phone.
Today's not a day for joking, Steve.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if you put an objection in. Seems to be the only way you get your kicks.
Just to let you know, your lesson's here. I'll get them tacked up.
Thank you.
He's got to go. I'm not having this.
All right, stop having a go at me as well.
And the worst part of it is, you're paying him for a ringside seat.
OK, don't shoot the messenger, but Pearl's baying for blood. She said you went to get her a coffee half an hour ago and now she's showing symptoms of rabies.
Sorry, yeah, there was a queue.
OK, look, if I've upset you, I'm really sorry. But just tell me instead of avoiding me. I didn't mean to lecture you before.
All right, let's get things into perspective, yeah? I didn't have any pills. And Dr. Abbott wouldn't give me any more, so what you saw yesterday, that was a one-off.
Which is all it takes to get yourself struck off. And look at the state of you now.
Do you know what it's like to have a bad back? I mean, to be in so much pain that you can't even turn over in bed without feeling like you've had an electric shock.
No. But stealing controlled drugs isn't the way to deal with it. I could get struck off myself for not reporting you.
Vanessa, please, please. I am begging you, don't say anything to anyone, please, especially not Paddy.
Oh, but Ronette, can't you see the position you've put me in, though?
All I am trying to do is hold it together, OK? I don't know how else to cope.
You cope by asking for help. You can't do it on your own.
Yes, and I did ask Dr. Abbott for help, but she wouldn't give me anything. It's like she thinks that I'm making this up.
Yeah, but I know you're not. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be in this state.
You know, one minute I'm fine, and the next I can't move. I picked Leo up the other day from the floor, and my back it just locked. I was terrified that I was going to drop him. You know, you feel so vulnerable. You know, like everything you've ever taken for granted could just go in a second. And it's not just the pain, Vanessa. It's what it does to your head.
Now, don't go on. I'm not sending you back to work without a butty in your belly.
Yeah, well, hurry up. More like me down as work shy.
Someone had to give Lizzie a lift to the station. Could hardly say no.
She's like flaming Liz Taylor. Clicks her fingers and expects carting around.
She's not exactly going on her jollies, is she? She's been a good Samaritan.
Oh, she'll drink that Tony out of house and home and leaving us smalls everywhere.
Have a heart. She's had a rough year as that, Tony. I mean, this is the 4th time he's left her.
Did you hear that noise?
Right. If she is wagging school, there will be murder. Bell Dingle, I'm giving you to the count of 3. 1, 2...
I'm sorry.
Samson. You should be at school, love. You'll get in trouble.
How did you get in?
I was waiting by the peaks. I ran in when you were putting the bins out.
Whatever is the matter, love? Has something happened at school? I'll have to ring your dad.
No, don't, please. I just want to come home.
Right, we are definitely not making a habit of this.
That's not what you said last night.
I mean, taking half-day sickies because we can't be bothered to get up. Get me sacked.
Yeah, because I'm worth it.
We'll see.
Hey, you! Oh, there you go. Let me guess. They found out you've got superhuman powers because of your electric shock.
Hey, I wish. I'm just happy he's walking and talking. That'll do for me.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to have you back, sunshine. Right, well, it's all you can eat cake-wise, so what can I get you?
Glad you're on the mend. How long before you mend the rest of the damage you did?
If it wasn't for you, none of this would have happened. And we'd still have a roof over our heads.
Oh, so it's my fault. I'm about to be homeless, is it?
Look, he's sorry, yeah? We all are. We end up in hospital, so I think we're quits.
Speak for yourself.
He nearly died because of a flaming house. I'm sorry, but it's just not worth it. So from now on, just leave it, yeah?
I bet you any money that he's bought her off. Promised to throw some cash at the wedding or something.
Nikhil, most people, normal people, would be pleased if their sister was talking to their dad again. Could you please join the human race?
Yes, but it's the principle, isn't it?
OK. I need an expert in handling fragile male egos, and I couldn't think of anyone better.
Excuse me?
Sorry, but you know what I mean. Look, it's Cameron. This depression thing, it's like walking through a flipping minefield. I'm so scared of saying the wrong thing.
Oh, don't look at me. This one's high maintenance enough as it is.
Yeah. Don't say anything. I reckon he's bitten off more than he can chew with this fundraiser. Can you give him a hand?
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty busy with Mum and Molly.
Oh, well, no. Don't worry about that. I can take care of that. And it's only for a few hours, isn't it?
I know he's not exactly your best mate at the moment, but please, Jen, it'd really help both of us.
Well, he likes to control things himself, doesn't he? He doesn't need me.
He does. He does. He just won't admit it. It is for your mum, innit? So you're bound to want to muck in, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose then.
Sorry, can you ring back later? You'll have to speak to the receptionist. This appointments diary is way beyond my scientific qualifications. OK, thanks. Bye-bye.
Anything you want to tell me? Anything missing?
No? Why would there be?
There's Valium missing.
Well, don't look at me. You're that stressed, you've probably not done the stock take right.
I've gone over it 3 times. I've been in... Actually, why are you trying to turn it back round on me unless you've got something to hide?
I haven't.
Well, neither have me and Rona. So what's happened to them?
See, that's every prescription I've written in the last week and I haven't been near the Valium. Now do you believe me?
Well, it's not me. So you say it's Pearl or Rona.
I'm not pointing the finger at anyone.
It amounts to the same thing, doesn't it? I'm going to have to get somebody in from the outside on this, you know. We have to cover our backs.
Hang on. Oh, my God, sorry.
What?
It was this morning. You two weren't here. I prescribed some for a caesarean.
For crying out loud, Vanessa, this is rule number 1. What's the matter with you? Right stuff Down! We can't even trust you to do that.
The queue was out the door. I was up to my eyes.
We all are, and we can't afford to have anybody in here asking questions about us, especially after what's happened over the last year. Keep it together, or we'll all be out of a job.
Why didn't you ring me straight off? I've had a load of earache off his headmistress.
Hey, it's not our fault, Sam.
He's been breaking his heart. It's a good job we came home for his dinners. He didn't know where to turn.
Hey, what's up? Somebody been nasty to you?
No, he's just homesick. It's too much for him, is all this.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I promise it'll calm down eventually.
Why didn't you say something, son?
I tried, but you don't listen. You just start rowing again.
It's no good for any of you living on top of each other. Something's got to give. Sorry to have to drag you out of this. Sounds manic at your place.
Trust me, I'm glad to be out of there. I could do the cow vaccine today if you like.
Bad back, eh? Not stopping you jumping Beecher's Brook, I see.
I'm sorry, are you micromanaging me now?
There's 2 words you're looking for. Sorry and thanks.
Ooh, I think I'll let you sort this one out between you. I'll be at the barn.
Paddy knows. What? He clocked the Valium had gone missing.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he tore a strip off me, because of course it'd be my fault, wouldn't it? Felt like telling him where to stick it.
Please tell me you didn't.
No, I covered for you. I took the rap.
Right, well, thanks, but I didn't ask you to.
Are you trying to get slapped?
I'm sorry, OK? It won't happen again. I'll make it up to you.
Just go home, Rona. Sleep this thing off. I'll take over here.
Right, so I make one mistake and I'm not allowed an opinion anymore. Is that it?
Look, you're no good to anyone like this. And I don't think you're in a position to argue.
Right, I'll get the early dart, if that's OK. Are you taking the school lesson tomorrow, or am I?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do it.
Oh, lovely. I'll lie in.
Actually, Steve, I think I can manage on my own tomorrow.
Right.
Look, I don't want to mess you around, and believe me, you've been a total godsend. It's just, I think I can handle things on my own now.
Surplus to requirements. OK, I get it.
Well, I'd love to keep you on. It's just how am I going to pay for 2 of us when there isn't any work?
And if my face doesn't fit with Declan?
Or me, for that matter. I've tried to be nice, but if you're going to be funny, then fine.
Well, that's OK. Actually, I had more respect than to think he'd get a woman to fight his battles for him. Obviously, I was wrong.
Well, no, he didn't. This is my battle. If you cross him, then you cross me.
You won't get very far in business if you're that easily offended.
And neither will you if you keep getting in our way.
Right, all done. Do you mind if I wash my hands?
Like I'd say no. Hey, remind me never to get on the wrong side of you. They're well scary.
Sorry, it was unprofessional. Should never let rip at her like that. Oh, it's one of those days.
Hey, you don't have to apologise to me. I get furious enough and I work for myself.
Actually, can I ask you something? Tell me to sling my yoke if it's none of my business.
Oh, don't worry, I would.
Your Holly, when she had her problem, when did you first know? I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Why?
Sorry, it's just this mate of mine.
A mate?
If it was me, you'd know. I don't even see him that often. When you notice the change in someone, the lying, the mood swings.
And that's just the easy part. You wait till it starts to get really nasty.
OK, mister. Listen. It's your house as much as mine. So, promise me, if you're not happy, you'll tell me or your dad, OK? Because we love having you there. And I know Amelia can be a pain, but she loves having someone her own age to play with.
She's horrible.
Oh, come on. You don't mean that. Your mate's you too.
When Charm's better, things will get back to normal, I promise you. It's my fault, this. Him doing a flick.
Why can't I just live here?
Because we'd miss you. Can't all live here, can we?
Actually, you can.
What? You saying you don't want the pair of us now?
Of course I do. I love us all being together, but if it's making him this unhappy, then I'm just being selfish, aren't I? Maybe it's best if you come back here until we can work out what to do.
Well, you say that now. What if you change your mind?
Trust me, I'll be miserable without you. But this one comes before us pair.
You can all come. The three of you. And little Archie.
What, here?
Yeah. Why not? It's daft having that flat of yours going to waste.
I know, but I don't want to be in your way. I mean, why should you be lumbered with us just because mine got messed up?
Because I don't want to split up a little family, that's why.
Please, Dad.
Yeah, but what are we going to say to Rishi?
Don't you worry. I can handle him.
You know, it's different if you're a parent. You can't help feeling like it's your own fault. But even then, you can't help someone if they don't want it.
I've got to. It's not an option. My mate, he's not got anyone else.
You can't save them, you know. You'll get hurt.
But Holly's doing all right now. How did you manage it?
By making one mistake after another. I mean, John, he didn't want to admit how much of a big deal it was. And then we thought we could handle it on our own.
Like what?
Oh, by locking her in her room for days on end, making her go cold turkey.
Well, did it work?
Did it hell? And then I went out and scored for her. You know, to get some kind of control over it, to make sure it was safer stuff. I mean, as if I was in a position to know, but that's how mad it drives you trying to help.
It's got to be better than doing nothing.
No, don't bank on that, Vanessa. You know, if it was to happen again, God forbid, I would get professional help without blinking.
You know, all the favours I've done you. But never mind that. I'll see you around.
You don't want to get on the wrong side of your only mate on the council. They can make your life a misery if they want to.
They already have. Anyway, it's my land. I'm going to do what I want with it.
You know, there are people out there with real problems. You're acting like a kid.
So? You know, I'm losing money every day that this gets held up. Well, not anymore.
Cutting your nose off.
No, sod it. I'm doing it anyway. Starting first thing tomorrow.
You're breaking the law, and if it backfires, you might as well take all your money out of the bank, stick it in that field, and set fire to it.
A white wine and a beer, please.
Well, you know how to treat a girl. Take her to work on a night off.
Lucky she's low maintenance then, isn't it? Chill, do you know what I mean?
Hang on, I've never been accused of that before.
Hello? No, Gemma. No, you cannot watch that. You're far too young.
Anyway, going public on your second date. Must be love, or something like that.
Maybe.
It's early days. Well, I'm glad you sorted things. You know, if a guy's worth having, you shouldn't have to fight for him. Life's too short. Right, where do you want me? I've only got an hour, so you better be quick.
I'm sorry, are you talking to me?
Yes, I forgot to say, Jenny offered to help with the fundraiser. I told her you had it all under control, but she insisted.
Listen, I'm fine. I don't need any help. I've got Marlon doing the food and the prizes. Too many cooks, literally.
Yes, I know. Well, go on, let her. It is her mum, after all. She just wants to be part of it.
OK, fine. Right, what do you want to do? Posters, games?
Yeah, there's no need to be polite. I'm doing this for my mum, not you, so let's get it over with, yeah?
First she kills Katie's horse, then she makes it look like we've been nicking drugs. She's a flipping liability.
Am I? Thought we sorted it.
Yeah. Well, maybe you need to pay a bit more attention in the future. I'm just going to check on Leo.
Sorry for being a cow. You shouldn't have to put up with this.
I won't. Next time.
It's been the day from hell. But thanks for everything, for even sending me home. I was whacked.
Yeah.
What's this? What you need?
You're an angel.
Well, the doctor won't get it here. There's a pharmacy rep owes me a favour.
You're not going to get in trouble for this, are you? You promised me.
You said yourself. The problem's not your back. It's in your head.
What?
You can't go cold turkey like you have been. You need weaning off it.
Sorry. I'm not going to be spoken to like I'm some kind of addict.
You've got to face it, Rona, before you can do anything about it.
Is this what you really think of me? That I'm just some liar out for my next fix? Go on, admit it. Because you know what? I already feel like the world's worst wife, mother and vet.
I think you've got a serious problem. And yeah, I don't want to put a label on you, but I think you're addicted.
Well, get this. You keep that filth away from me and you start showing me some respect. Because my only problem right now is you.
You know you're dealing with something a bit scary when the locals refuse to talk about it. Jeremy Wade looks for a proper river monster next. Then a rather more tranquil adventure for Caroline Quentin as she goes foraging in the New Forest in National Parks at 8. Chris Tarrant invites more players to have a go and put themselves in the hot seat later. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire at 9.